STARBURNS Audio.
Dave, it is time to start the show, and as you know, always, I ask you questions at the top of the show. I ask you trivia questions. Now, sometimes I'm going to ask you trivia questions that are not about the show.
That are about you, I know.
No, sometimes they're just going to be trivia questions that are easy trivia questions. All right,
general
Dave,
trivia.
Here's your easy trivia question. Who's famous for saying the phrase, "I cannot tell a lie"?
I know I've said this answer before, but it is George Washington.
That is correct, Dave. It is George Washington. Rachel and I had a bet that you would guess Abraham Lincoln. I guess
Why would I guess Abraham Lincoln?
Because Dave, you're terrible.
Who chopped down the cherry tree?
Questions. You missed the first trivia question when I asked you what the name of my exhibit was.
I remember now.
Doesn't matter. All right, Dave. You know what? Everybody, check us out at 6 Unseemly and unseemlyquestions.com. Let's get the show started.
6 Unseemly Questions!
Welcome to 6 Unseemly Questions. I'm your host, Victor Varnado. This is my sidekick, Dave Rosinsky. We've got a great contestant on the show today. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Christina Galston. Yes. Welcome to the show, Christina.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here. We also have a great studio audience. In the studio audience, we have Brian Simpson and Mike Stanley. Thank you both for being here. All right.
Back,
awesome.
guys.
You're great. Studio audience. Okay, Christina, I'm going to tell you how the show works, and then we're going to get started. I'm going to ask you 6 unseemly questions. At the end of each question, I'll ring a bell if I like your answer, like this. However, if I do not like your answer, I will not ring a bell, and I'll tell you why. Now, regardless of how many bells you get at the end of the show, I'll decide whether or not your appearance on the show is worth giving you $5 whole. All right?
Allow it.
So
do it.
Let's get started. It's time for your first question. Here is question number 1. How come you don't like Instagram?
I don't like Instagram?
We went to your Instagram
why?
and there was nothing on your Instagram.
There's nothing on my Instagram. Are you on the right Instagram?
Are you
maybe we're on the
Christina
wrong
Galston
Instagram.
from America?
Yeah, I'm under freaking Jurican on my Instagram. Are you being serious?
I think there was only, well, what was the problem, Rachel?
Well, I was provided an Instagram and I went to that one and I didn't see anything shown. So then I went to your website and clicked the Instagram button and it brought me to the same Instagram and I didn't see anything posted.
Oh no, I love Instagram. That website is something that we did and then never touched again. So I don't know what those links are. You just reminded me I got a website, girl. I got to do something with that.
But even your Instagram username, it doesn't, I think you have everything set to private.
Oh, that's cray. Oh yeah, because I did have like a stalker a year ago, but that order of protection is about to be up, so we about to be public again.
Oh,
sorry.
All right.
I'm on that freaking Jurican. Y'all can find me. Sorry.
Well, I mean, I guess our research wasn't exactly correct, but it led to an interesting story. So you know what? It's worth a bell.
Sorry.
It is.
Yeah, I have an Instagram. I post on there. It was my birthday yesterday. I posted a ton of shit on there.
Oh, but I guess we couldn't see it if it was private.
Sorry.
That's okay. Someday we'll be able to look
I'll make it
in on your life.
I forgot it was private. My bad, y'all.
It is time for question number 2. But before we get to question number 2, will you tell people out there what you do?
What do? I do stand-up comedy. Also I babysit. Yeah, that's what I do. I pretty much chill. I don't work a real job right now. That is what I do.
I mean, who wants a real job? Let's be honest.
Wait a minute, that's not a real job?
I mean, I don't get regularly paid from it, so I don't feel comfortable calling it a job all the time. But I do sometimes. Maybe perhaps today we will get paid $5. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, I was thinking that when I was talking about a real job, I was just thinking about the difference between like doing a job that's in the arts and doing a job that is in, like, say, an office building.
Oh, nah, hell no. They don't let me do shit like that. They got a drug test for that. And I'm not waiting no tables no more. So nah, we're good. I'll get a boyfriend first before I do that.
All right. It is time for question number 2. Question number 2. Where will you be in 5 years?
Oh God, I really hope not in prison. I really, really, really hope that.
Damn, are they looking for you?
You never know.
That's why that Instagram's private right now.
Never know who
Keeping
got
that
you.
Instagram
Oh,
private
was
so they
looking
can't
for
find
me.
you.
Exactly. Well, they won't be able to find me. You see, they're trying to lay low.
Hey, listen, with good behavior, you'll be out in 3 years. Don't worry about it.
I'll be fine. I'll be gay for the stay.
5 years, you'll be out already.
I'll be fine.
Gay for the stay.
I will be gay. Look at me, light skin with these blue eyes. Are you kidding me? I'll have my pick of the litter. Any one of the dykes I want. Any of them.
Yeah, that's
So do
right.
you
You got to
think
go
that-
in and dominate like that.
Yeah.
So do you think that you actually have a high chance of actually being in jail in 5 years? Like, what would you say your chances are if you were like going to say
I'd
on
say
a scale
half.
of 1 to 10?
I'd say 50. I'd say 50%.
50-50?
50-50. We could either not be in prison or we could be in prison.
But you got to like have something happen in order to make that happen.
Yeah, I don't know. This year's been good. This year we've almost made it through this year with no police contact.
What
Oh, dude,
prison
I'm
do
so
you?
wet right now.
Hey,
What prison do you not want to go to the most? This is an easy one.
oh, I don't want to go to any prison that's like out of the country.
Okay.
Like I watch a lot of that, like a lot of
yeah.
abroad stuff, and I don't want
Right.
to be like chained to a like they do like really weird shit over
What?
there. Like I watched one, they were like all chained, like to ass. It was like a long line of like they were all chained up.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
we
saw a
call
bunch
it-
of prisons change.
Yeah, like they were naked.
Is that what you're saying?
And they were in a line like close enough for their asses to be touched.
It's called nuts to butts.
See, Brian knows what the I'm talking about. Nuts to butts. They were nutting and button.
Well, let's. You know what? I'm gonna ring the bell. Let's hope never for nut to butt. No nuts to butts for anybody. Everybody. Good
Sounds
luck.
like a candy bar.
Dude, does
All right.
anyone else feel like Dave is doing an impression of Teddy Atlas?
No,
I don't know who Teddy Atlas is.
Neither. I'm sorry.
He's a dude that like hates Mike Tyson. He helped raise Mike Tyson.
That is so specific. Why do you know that?
I've always
Because
liked
he's-
Tyson.
He's like a sports personality. If you look it up after this and then go back and look at and listen to Dave talk, you'll be like, holy shit.
I think the bigger question is why would you throw out that reference like we all would know it instantly?
I rolled the dice.
I was
You
thinking,
know?
yeah, the way you dropped it sounded like you were like, oh man, wait till they hear this reference.
Oh yeah. If you knew who it was, it would have murdered him.
Yeah, like if she thought she was wet before, wait a little the ad-lib on that.
I guess I'm where quantum physics and combat sports meets. I'm the nexus.
Wow.
Nice.
It is time for question number 3. Question number 3. Do you scare people?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Of course.
I think so a little
Yeah,
bit.
you think so?
Yeah, I think it always scares people too, especially when they first meet me and or when they first know me and they see my like when I black out in front of them or something, or if I drink too much. It's always nerve-wracking when you're woken up in the middle of the night and someone who you knew to have all their teeth in their mouth is all of a sudden being like, help me find my teeth. That scares people and it's horrifying to them. So yeah, that can be nerve-wracking. Shout out to Allison Clem for helping me find my teeth that one day.
Wow.
They were in the covers.
That's so sweet.
Amazing. That is, that is definitely bell-worthy. There we go. It's now time for question number 4. Question number 4. Have you ever survived a disaster?
Oh, yeah, I'm a survivor of this here life. Yeah, I'm surviving every day. Every single one of my relationships was a disaster, and I'm still here. So, yes, I have survived a disaster for sure.
You're a disaster relationship person?
Yeah, I'm trying to do something different now. But yeah, pretty much.
You mean after the order of protection's over, you're ready for a new start?
Yes, I'm ready for a new start. I'm ready.
And you're gonna get it. You deserve it.
Yeah, I think this time what I'm gonna do is not date the drug dealer, but date the guy that looks like the drug dealer.
Yeah.
He hustles, but his hustles aren't illegal. You know what I mean? Like something like that.
Isn't it the danger that you're attracted to?
No, because I can create my own stress and danger, and I got my own shit going on. It's not necessarily the danger. I'm just a huge smoker, so I like to just a 2-in-1. I'm all about that 2-in-1. So anywhere I can get like my dro and my dick is good for me.
Yeah.
Like a one-stop shop, just a little D&D. I want
Yeah.
all of it in one person would be cool.
All you
So
gotta
like
do
you're multitasking.
Yeah. All you gotta do is pay for your own stuff, and then you won't have this problem anymore. Case closed.
And that's where we're at, Dave. That's where we're at. I'm gonna have to start purchasing my own marijuana.
It's not that bad. I'm telling you, we all do it anyway.
Or you could babysit a kid whose parents own a dispensary.
Wow, it sounds like you have for me, Daddy.
Well, I mean,
Yo, Brian is right, and that's a great idea.
that is actually a great way to combine your other career. But my question for you is, like, as a comedian, I know that if I talk about weed on stage, people will give me weed off stage. Do you use that tactic ever?
Oh yeah, but it doesn't work everywhere. Right now I'm doing shows in Naples, Florida, and that tactic has not been working for me at all. The old white people over here are not generous with their weed. They don't want to share, or maybe they don't smoke. I haven't figured it out yet.
You should
All right.
ask for some fiber on stage. If you ask for fiber on stage in Naples, you'll have fiber all day. You'll be regular.
Okay.
as hell,
I don't want to be too up tonight.
All right. So I'm going to give you the bell for spirited conversation. All right. It is now time for question number 5. Christina, question number 5. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican, so I'm a witch. And yes, I believe in ghosts. I'm pretty sure my mother is one, and my dad has ghosted me my entire life. Yeah, ghosts are real. And I don't play with demons. Like, they understand. We have an understanding. I'm bathed in the blood of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So demons don't too much kind of like play with me. But my mother is the demon, so I guess that's where we split the middle. And yeah, ghosts are real. Ghosts are very, very real. Y'all all need to be careful.
Just a quick question. Do you think, you said from your description, it sounds like ghosts and demons are the same thing?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I've never like seen anything like so evil. I've heard stories, and I know that there's like a feeling that I get if there's like a spiritual energy around me that's not good. It will make my skin hot. It'll be like, I don't even know, but I'm like crying all of a sudden. Like, it's just a weird feeling that it's only happened a few times. And anytime it's happened to me, I've been like, I got to go. Like, I just go far away. Like, I leave wherever I'm at because it's like weird.
Like, has a ghost ever smoked your weed? Or stolen it?
No, I will. Now, that's the thing. You got to come at a ghost crazier than a ghost is going to come at you. See, I start off crazy. So I don't think a ghost really wants it with me because I'm prepared to fight in the other realm if I need to, being bathed in the blood and all.
I mean, that's got to be some serious craziness. If you can out crazy a ghost, that's a lot.
If you can fight in another realm.
Yeah.
Well, that's always my approach to everything. It's just like, I'm going to come in crazy because that way you're not even going to think about trying me because I'm too crazy for that. So now you can't get crazy on me.
You know what?
That would be
bell.
amazing.
These conversations.
Amazing. A Ghostbusters reboot with all Puerto Ricans where they can travel to another realm and fight them. That would be incredible.
Try us, Ghost.
I'm down. I want to see it.
Great conversation. This is awesome. So it is now time for question number 6. Question number 6. When you poop, do you look at it?
Oh.
Who doesn't? Okay, let me tell you something right now. I need to answer this because, one, if anyone ever says that they don't look after they wipe, that butthole ain't clean, don't lick it, don't touch it, don't go nowhere near that. If someone says that, then yes, that's good. They're clean. They're making sure you got to wipe till it's white. Now, my nephew, one time, his dad was like, you're wiping too much. Any more than 3 wipes, you're playing back there. And I was like, oh, that is dirty then, because.
But I think he's asking if you look at the poop, not at the toilet paper.
That is true. I was going to bring that up later, but I was enjoying where we were going.
Part of this, I look at the toilet paper and then I look at the poop because I always examine my poop because it should look a certain way. You want it to be not too soft, but not too hard. You can have a little crackage in it, but not too much. It needs to be a little moist. Otherwise, you're looking at like maybe a dairy issue, or maybe you're like drinking too much.
I'm going more for a corn on the cob look.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
But it's not a corn on the cob suggests that we're getting a little bit of that, like it's not hurting your little butthole. Don't lie, Daddy.
I
No,
think
I mean,
my
I-
favorite poop is like when you get a good coil going in, and then when you look back in the bowl, it kind of looks like a face. Like that's my
Well, let
favorite.
me ask you, Victor, have you ever had one that's so impressive that you're like, I know I'm gonna get blocked for this, but I gotta send someone has to see this.
No, actually, no.
It didn't break. Oh, I did that to an
No.
ex for a year. I sent him a picture of my poop every day. For a year.
I
See, I
once
think it should look, I think it should be all. I think it should be all smooth with a few cracks in it, like a dolphin that was in a gang fight. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
that's a good poop.
Yeah.
That's a healthy.
Have you
Yeah.
have you ever had one that was so long and it never pinched off, so you had to break it up yourself to
No.
flush?
No, I had
Break it up yourself. Oh, you mean like with the toilet brush, not with like a karate
Right.
Oh,
chop?
he means that
Right.
Right. Not with.
No, that has never happened to me.
What about a question mark? Has anyone done a question mark?
Yeah, I've done that.
The what?
Question mark.
What is that?
It's gonna come off, and then you're gonna think that you're done and pinched, but you're not. You still got that right there at the end, and that's your punto. That's your
You need that. You need that punto right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
All right.
you talk about that.
I think that's worth the bell because especially I think
Definitely.
you should ring a bell when somebody learned something new. So
That's actually why I was late.
Ryan,
Sorry, guys, I had to
that
poop
bell's
at
for you.
Taco Bell and Arby's today. So
That's that goal line. That goal
Uh,
line. I call it a goal line stand.
yeah.
Nice.
Well,
Defense.
this has been great, Christina. You've answered all 6 of the questions. Now it's time to decide whether or not you get $5. But before we do that, can you tell people out there where they can find you?
Yes, you can find me on the Who's Who in Jail. Just kidding. At freaking Jurican. I will go public today. And Christina Galston online. You can see a old Comedy Central clip that I did at Clusterfest from 2, maybe 3 years ago on ComedyCentral.com. Christina Galston, Galston.
All right. It is now time to decide whether you get $5. As always, we will canvass the room. First of all, with Dave. What do you think? Should Christina get $5 for her appearance on the show?
I think I remember when she first came on the show and she said, "Does everybody want my $5 or am I going to kick their ass?" So I'm going to vote yes.
Thanks, Dave.
All right. What do you think, Mike? Should Christina get $5 for her appearance on the show?
Yeah, she had solid answers about poop, no pun intended. I agree with her with not wanting to go to jail overseas, locked up abroad, nuts to butts, and I thought she was spot on. So I'm down. Give her $5.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
All good reasons. Brian, what do you think? Should Christina get $5 for her appearance on the show?
I'm gonna say yes. I liked her enthusiasm. I liked how she taught us a few things, but was also open to learn a few things.
Thank you, Brian.
And I like how she's trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone by drug dealers.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Practical. And we also ask our producer, Rachel. Rachel, what do you think? Should Christina get $5 for her appearance on the show?
Yeah, I totally relate to the feeling of needing to send pictures of a really good poop to people.
Thank you. Rachel.
I don't know if I've ever followed through with it, but I totally relate to the impulse. So for that reason alone, yes.
One day, baby.
I'm also
And it
going
was
to
her
start using the
birthday
phrase nuts to butts.
I'm gonna send you my phone number, Rachel, because I feel like we should be sharing poop pics.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do.
Okay, cool.
Oh, please start sharing poop pics. Please.
Oh man, that's
All right. Thanks, Rachel, you deviant. All right.
I think Brian
It is.
Brian, you like that one, right? You thought that was cool.
that was just that's friendship right there.
Yeah, that's the
Christina-
beginning of a beautiful friendship.
It might be. Christina, the only thing that is left is for you to tell me, what do you think? Should you get $5 for your appearance on the show?
Oh, this is so crazy because it just feels like I should get $5 for everybody that said $5. So maybe I should be getting like $15 or $20. I don't know how math
knows?
works with this, but I feel like I should be getting $20. But I'll take 5.
Well,
There's
uh,
6 of us though.
it's great that you feel like you should get $20, but you are getting 5. Congratulations.
Oh my! Wow!
And
Congratulations!
thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
Just need to wrap this up. Dave, what did you learn from this week's show?
Oh, what didn't we learn about this show this week? I would say not that much.
there was a couple of things that were learned on the show.
That's
you want
right.
to point one out?
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta find the hot dealer lady. Thank you, Christina. I forgot about that.
Welcome.
Right. So check us out at 6 Unseemly on all social media and unseemlyquestions.com.
STARBURNS Audio, a podcast network.